Have you ever dreamt of visiting Bali? If so, today you'll finally get to experience what it's like as you come with me on a solo adventure to one of Bali's most beautiful destinations, Uluwatu. In today's video, we'll find hidden beaches, have a near-death experience, chase sunsets, avoid getting chased by monkeys, and more. You'll get to see how it feels to travel alone, experience the magic of Bali, and maybe even get some inspiration for your own adventure. So let's dive into the beauty of Uluwatu solo travel style, and trust me, this one's gonna be unforgettable. Okay, so I'm getting ready for my day right now and kind of just planning it out to see what I want to do. And I think my strategy for the day is going to be go get breakfast right now. The cafes, coffee shops, breakfast places in Bali are like I'm in heaven. I'm a breakfast girly all the way through and their breakfast spots are amazing. So first things first, coffee, breakfast at a cute spot. Then I'm thinking I'm gonna go check out a beach for sure and just chill. There's also like this temple, the Uluwatu temple, so I might head over there and check that out. It's like at a different part of the island too. So yeah, I think that's my game plan. And maybe have a nice dinner tonight at a spot where you can see the sunset. So yeah, come with me to explore Uluwatu. Yesterday, walking on this path, there was like, oh gosh, I thought I saw them, like 3 monkeys just right in the middle of the road. And I am like actually terrified of monkeys, like very terrified. So that was a little scary. Okay, so I got an iced vanilla latte, of course. Yep. And the R's croissant, which looks amazing. It's vegetarian, which we love. Eggs, avocado, like spinach or something, and then a little sauce that looks amazing. I don't really know how to eat it, but we're just going for it. So I'm eating breakfast at ours, which I don't know how it became this, but it's probably the most popular place in the area for breakfast, probably because of TikTok, and the aesthetic is super cute and the food is amazing. That was delicious, and I'm not just saying that because I had read some mixed reviews overall, but the croissant I got was amazing. Okay, so I had to stop back at my hotel for a quick second, but now I'm gonna get a ride to the next destination, which I finally decided on the place I'm gonna go because I want to show you guys kind of, if you're gonna come to Uluwatu, the places that you'll probably go to. So we're gonna check out the Uluwatu temple, which I'm a little scared about because if you heard me before, I said I'm terrified of monkeys, and I know there's a lot of them there, and I know they like to be mischievous. So we're gonna see how that goes. And then I'm gonna go to the Uluwatu beach, so we'll check that out. But to get there, so the best way to get around the island, if you do not want to rent a bike, that's number 1 way. Number 2 way is by using the app Grab, which I kind of wanted to show you guys how it works. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but like, I still wanna show you guys. So it's basically like Uber and Uber Eats combined. So you're just gonna go into the app, see if it goes up, go into the app, see how you can see all the options up there. So then you can type grab bike, it'll just ask you where you wanna go, you type it in like a normal Uber. I'm gonna go to the temple, then it comes up with the prices, and this is my preferred way because it is so affordable for those of you coming from Europe, the US, Australia, so affordable. Like I think my ride, which is gonna be maybe 20 minutes, is gonna be, let's see, 10,000 of their currency is 66 US cents. So yeah, super easy to get around. There's a lot going at a time. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna go to the temple and check it out. Alright, so it costs 50,000 for an adult, one adult to get in. And as I was going through, the guy saw I had my sunglasses just like on me, and he's like, "Careful your sunglasses, naughty monkeys." I'm like, so they're just gonna grab them from my neck? But just to keep in mind, I guess you don't need your shoulders covered, but you do need your knees covered. But if you don't, if you're wearing like shorts or something, it's fine. They have sarongs that they'll put on you, but they also put this on me. So I walked all the way along the cliff essentially, and then over there is the main temple where I started. I don't know what I was expecting, but I didn't realize it was going to be like on the side of the cliff like this. It's so beautiful. Also, no monkey attacks so far. Okay, I think that was so cool and totally worth it if you're in the area. Like, you 1,000,000% need to go there. It is so beautiful. I did not get attacked by monkeys, so that is a dub. What I will say, what I learned about that is just don't get too close to them and you'll be fine. I saw a lot of people literally standing right next to them and like dangling things in front of their face, and then it'd get stolen. But like, what are you expecting? So if you see one, just keep your distance. They'll mind their own business, you can mind your own, and it'll be fine. But now I'm really hot and sweaty and disgusting, so I need to head to the beach. I'm gonna grab and head over there. Okay, I was walking to the beach, but I didn't get very far because I saw an acai bowl place and it sounded too good to pass up. So I'm getting some acai, then I'm going to the beach. And this whole street, like going down to the beach, is just lined with like cute restaurants, adorable stores. I saw the cutest one ever. So you can honestly just spend time walking up and down it before you go to the beach. I was so confused how to get to the beach. I'm just following everyone, but it's so confusing because you basically just go down a whole bunch of stairs and then there's like a path, but there's all these like shops and restaurants, so it kind of just looks like you're going into a restaurant. But I'm just following people and hopefully we make it there. I saw someone go over here. Oh, I'm really scared though. I don't know if there's like another beach. Oh god. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Stop me. I'm getting pummeled right now. Oh my god. No, 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 no. I'm very glad that I followed that lady who seemed like she knew what she was doing, because she did know what she was doing. And this beach, it's kind of like a hidden gem. There's like a giant cliff behind me and the water is right in front of me. And it's so nice. I thought the beach was literally just that little cave back there, which, I mean, there was a beach, but I'm like, really? Like, this is it? I thought it was kind of a disappointment, actually, because there was like no place to sit or couldn't really see the ocean, but you know, this is worth it. Look, I'm literally still shaking because, so the tide started coming in. It started to be like a higher tide and I started to see people leaving. And, well, you remember how I got in and how the waves... Oh, thank you. And how the waves were like really crashing because it was a tiny little cave that you had to go through. But then I started thinking people are probably leaving because the tide's coming in and you could get like trapped on this beach. So I'm like, okay, well, if everyone else is leaving, I probably should too, because I don't want to be the only one trapped here. So I started going back and I saw like an opportunity. There was no big waves coming, so I quickly tried to like run through the passageway. And then all of a sudden a giant wave came and I was like halfway through and it completely covered like the opening to get out. And I started like literally freaking out because I'm like, if another big one comes, like I could be literally trapped there. And so I was like, ooh, my heart was racing so fast, but then thankfully when that wave pulled away, then I just like ran through the hole. But like those 2 seconds or like 10 seconds felt like 10 minutes of like panic. Well, that was a chaotic series of events. After the thing I told you about, like thinking I was about to die, then I was all kerfuffled, trying to like get my stuff together and like walk back up. And I somehow lost my Ray-Ban sunglasses in that process. So, not the best. Thankfully though, I did bring a backup pair. I wish I would have lost these because these were like $10, but it is what it is. That's what I get for bringing Ray-Bans on a trip. I'm honestly surprised they've lasted this long. But I'm gonna head back to the hotel now just to kind of freshen up. I feel absolutely disgusting. But then I'm going to go to a restaurant for kind of a cute sunset dinner. Okay, I just got back. I'm gonna take a quick dip in the pool because I'm still just like so hot and I just wanna cool down. Then I'm gonna take a shower and get ready for dinner, but I wanted to show you guys the pool because it actually is so pretty. Alright, as I get ready for dinner, I kind of want to talk about this place that I'm going to a little bit. It's like on a cliff. It looks like it has really beautiful views. Okay, can this focus? Hello. Really beautiful views overlooking the ocean, and I think they serve traditional Indonesian food, which I've been here for a week and I haven't had, it's really bad of me to say, but I haven't had actual Indonesian food yet. I've kind of just had westernized food, so I am really excited to try it. I really don't know much about their food at all, so I'm excited to see what it is. On the reviews I saw there's also like a fire dance. I don't know what days it is, so I'm not gonna get my hopes up on that, but it would be really cool to see that as well. So I'm gonna grab, I've said this like a million times today, I'm gonna grab a grab and bike over there and we're gonna watch the sunset. I'm so excited. I can already see the sky starting to change colors, so I'm really hoping that I'm not going too late. But if I do catch it, I think it's gonna be a really pretty one. Okay, so apparently it was fully booked, but they were able to squeeze me in just because I'm one person. And yeah, so thankfully I didn't come all the way here for nothing. I'm actually not kidding, I literally missed the sunset by like 5 minutes because there was some clouds and it just went behind it. Course 1, I got spring rolls of course because they were veggie ones and they're my favorite. So I got a traditional Indonesian meal, which is, I'm just gonna put it on the screen because I don't want to butcher the name, but it's like noodles, egg, and I got the vegetarian kind, so there is some tofu. This is the first time in my life that I've ever done this. I actually sent food back and I feel really bad, but the spring rolls that I got that looked amazing were cold on the inside, and I'm not paying for that. And then I got my meal and they didn't bring utensils. I literally had to wait like 10 minutes and flag someone down to get utensils, so not a great start. Okay, so I'm finally back to my hotel, so I'm gonna give you guys the tea. I rarely go to a restaurant that I would not recommend to someone, especially ones that are really cool like this one was and with the sunset view and everything, but I would not recommend this restaurant. Everything was honestly just bad, like really bad. So let's talk about it. So when I first got there, remember how I said like they made a spot for me or whatever? So I guess they were fully booked or like only take reservations or something. But since I was just by myself, I was like, is there any way you could squeeze me in? Like I came all the way out here. I didn't say that part. I was just like, it was a little confusing when she said it, and then they're like, okay, we can make a spot for you because you're just one person. So like the spot they made already wasn't the best, but I wasn't gonna complain about that because like they were fully booked and they were making room for me. So I'm like, okay, great. I don't care if it's like in the corner, whatever, still the vibes are good. Then it took like 15 minutes for someone to like come over to me, and again, since they squeezed me in last minute, I was like, okay, you know, whatever, I'll give them some slack. So then I ordered. It came out pretty quick, but it was the spring rolls. They looked amazing. I was so excited because I love spring rolls. Like they're literally my favorite food. Okay, that's a lie, but I love them. I took one bite, ice cold. They looked amazing. They looked fresh. Ice cold on the inside, and I've literally never sent food back. Like I can't remember one time that I've sent food back, but I was like, I'm not eating cold spring rolls, like the crispy spring rolls. They're not meant to be cold. So I told them, I felt really bad because it's like awkward. I'm like, can you please warm them up or something? Like that's, yikes. And so they did. Whatever, they didn't apologize or anything for it, which I thought was a little weird. Then they bring out the main course. Well, they brought out my spring rolls and then they were good. Then they brought out my main course and I didn't have any silverware. So I was just like sitting there with my main course and couldn't track anyone down to ask for silverware. Like literally 15 more minutes went by and I couldn't find my waiter to ask for like silverware, or they didn't bring me any or like care to ask or even care to ask how my new spring rolls were. Then I finally tracked him down and he brings me the forks and silverware, whatever. Still like they
just, it felt like they didn't care about me as a customer. And I get they're probably busy night, but I'm still like a paying customer, so I felt like the service was not the best. And then the fact that my food was cold, and even it, like I said, it came out fast, so I don't know how it was cold. I think they just didn't cook it. So that was disappointing. Overall, very disappointing. And also just like the atmosphere, I don't know, the place was really cool, don't get me wrong, but like just everyone had the little selfie sticks taking videos, and like everyone, so it just felt like very Instagram, like TikTok blew it up or something, and now everyone goes there. So sorry, Malini restaurant, I did not have a good experience there. I personally think there's better spots if you want like a sunset dinner. Like the one I went to the night before was 10 out of 10. I'm going there again in 2 nights. I'll put the name down below because I don't remember it right now, but that place I would definitely go to if you're in Uluwatu. And I think that's the moral of the story, is go here instead. And Malini is overrated. One more thing I will mention though is they did have the fire, it's not called the fire dance. I'm also gonna put the name of that, the traditional dance, what it's called. They did have that, so maybe it's like an every night thing. It started at 6:25, and that actually was cool. It was 150,000. If you do want to just like go there for that, you can also do that. You don't have to get dinner at the place, and I would recommend that. I got to see like the last 10-15 minutes of that, and it was a really cool experience. So if you're gonna go there at all, go there for that. I've like literally never wanted to just like get out of a place more in my entire life, especially a restaurant. Like I usually have, it's usually good vibes and you want to hang around. I literally just wanted to pay my bill and dip, and that is what I did. So now instead I'm gonna have a nice moment to myself tonight. I'm going to eat some dessert because I found this cookie place on there that is 10 out of 10. And then I'm gonna watch Bridgerton, the new season, and just chill. And that sounds honestly amazing. Overall though guys, I love Uluwatu. I've only been here in Canggu so far, but Uluwatu is my favorite. The beaches, as you saw, were really, really cool. They're beautiful. There's some cool cultural stuff you can do, and just, yeah, if you ever go to Bali, you need to check out Uluwatu. I don't know about you guys, but I had a really fun day. It was really fun. It didn't end the best because the restaurant was a little bit of a letdown, but I really was surprised. I loved the temple. That whole area is just beautiful. The beach was cool. I mean, there were some scary moments, like me feeling like I was about to die, but it was really cool. It kind of felt like a hidden gem because it was tucked away in that cove. So yeah, that was cool. But I'm really ready for dessert. Like, why is this like my most favorite part of the day? Just like watching TV and eating dessert. Hopefully that's not a problem.
This is my friend Tom. So you work at Bloomingdale's.
This is the life.
Chandler. What? Joey got it.
Alright, well, I'm going to bed now. I'm so tired, but I had such an amazing day. Thank you guys so much for joining me and coming with me to explore Uluwatu. I hope you are able to explore it sometime, or I hope you're watching this video like planning your trip and getting excited. If you enjoyed watching it, make sure to leave a like down below or comment something. And if you want to see more of my solo adventures around the world, you know what to do. Subscribe. And until next time, keep exploring. Bye.